The world of Marvel has an incredible collection of heroes, big and small, but these street level guys have captured our hearts, fighting crime on a smaller scale but still blowing us away. What's up, Nerd Squad? I'm Patty D, and here are another 10 powerful street level heroes from Marvel. Number 10, Gambit. Also known as Remy LeBeau, he was born with burning red eyes and was kidnapped from the hospital by members of the Thieves Guild of New Orleans. Later, he's adopted by their leader. Hoping to strike an alliance with the Assassins Guild, they set Gambit up in an arranged marriage, which falls through when the bride's brother challenges him to a duel. He kills the brother and is banished from New Orleans in an attempt to maintain the alliance. He wanders the world, using his thief skills and mutant powers to charge objects with energy and get into all kinds of trouble. Gambit has a multitude of abilities, including molecular acceleration, which allows him to charge items with energy, usually playing cards. His energy and vibration-based abilities allow for accelerated regeneration and enhanced conditioning. He's not the most powerful hero, but he would definitely beat you in a game of street dice. Hey, before I reveal my next pick, I'd like to remind you guys to smash that like button. It's okay if you don't, but if you enjoy the video and you don't press it, that would be kind of weird. Number 9, Blade. First appearing in The Tomb of Dracula in 1973, Eric Brooks was born in a horror movie scene. A vampire doctor feasted on his mother as she gave birth, passing on tainted enzymes that caused Eric to become a half vampire, with a whole host of vampire abilities, but none of the usual weaknesses. After his mother's death, he was raised at Madame Vanity's brothel, later meeting Jamal Afari and becoming his student, learning all there is to know about fighting and killing vampires. He fashioned himself into a vampire hunter and named himself Blade. He has sharp vampire teeth, casts no reflection, and he's an exceptional fighter, having been affiliated with many teams of heroes in the past. In his big debut, he went up against Dracula, later taking on Doppelganger and at one point joining the Night Stalkers. He has superhuman senses, strength, and speed. He's a master martial artist and weapons expert with a regenerative healing factor and immunity to the usual vulnerabilities vampires have, making him a real threat to go up against. He doesn't turn into a swarm of bats and fly around though. That would be pretty cool. Number 8, Misty Knight. Nicknamed Misty, Mercedes Knight is a human cyborg hero and leader of the Defenders. Danny Rand, aka Iron Fist, is her ex-fiance. She was a police officer who lost her arm in a bombing and caught Tony Stark's attention. Tony built her a bionic arm and she quit the NYPD after being relegated to a desk job after that incident. She starts a private investigation business and works alongside Colleen Wing. They also team up with Luke Cage and Iron Fist. She was once roommates with Jean Grey and was one of the 142 registered superheroes who were a part of the Avengers Initiative. She has mad detective skills and is an expert marksman, but is most notably known for her powerful bionic arm, which is upgraded multiple times throughout her story. Her arm has been used to hack and control robots, shoot concussive blasts, produce an energy shield, and even been used as a grappling hook. Number 7, Colleen Wing. Also known as the Lady Samurai, Colleen was raised by her grandfather in Japan, in the mountains of northern Honshu. Her grandfather, Kenji Ozawa, lost all his other children in World War II and trained his surviving grandchild in the arts of the samurai. Colleen lives in New York and was once saved from death by a police officer named Misty Knight, and the two became best friends, later working as private detectives for Nightwing Restorations Inc. She was once kidnapped by Master Khan and brainwashed into killing Iron Fist, but Iron Fist later arrives and frees her from control by bridging their minds. Colleen is quite powerful, able to focus her chi to achieve exceptional strength, or enter a Zen trance, allowing her to heal faster and resist temperature extremes. She even dated Cyclops once, while Jean Grey was presumed dead. Not really sure what she saw in him, but luckily she's saved from that awful romance when Jean Grey returns. Number 6, Night Thrasher. Also known as Dwayne Taylor, this skateboarding super is definitely street. His father was a soldier, part of a military unit that discovered the Temple of Dragon's Breath, home to an evil sorceress named Tai, who has his parents killed using mind control. She clouded Dwayne's mind so that he wouldn't remember who killed his parents, and then she took him in, manipulating him into becoming a weapon against crime. Dwayne is affiliated with the New Warriors, and is definitely a powerful dude. He is an excellent gymnast, acrobat, and martial artist, as well as a skilled hacker and weapons designer. His original costume design included a bulletproof skateboard and a hidden machine gun. He has an epic battle armor suit as well, with a whole bunch of gadgets gadgets including a laser sword, napalm gel, smoke capsules, incendiary packs, and more. Number 5. Shang-Chi. Also referred to as Marvel's Bruce Lee, Shang-Chi is a master of Kung Fu. His father was an immortal sorcerer and crime lord named Fu Manchu, and he raised Shang to be a deadly assassin. He trained with various masters, learning alchemy, and even absorbed fighting techniques in his sleep through virtual reality. After his first assignment, however, he realized his father was evil and faked his own death, seeking to take down his father's criminal empire. He was a part of the Marvel Knights, and he later joined the Heroes for Hire. When Spider-Man lost his spider sense, it was Shang-Chi who helped him to train to compensate for it, creating a new fighting style called the Way of the Spider, with short-range attacks targeting nerve clusters and pressure points. Shang is a master fighter who has fought the Iron Fist to a stalemate. He is a skilled marksman, proficient with a variety of weapons, and has full control over his own nervous system. He is also an expert at finding pressure points, expert at philosophy, and a skilled fisherman, showing remarkable patience. He wields a pair of metallic nunchucks designed by Stark that can discharge repulsor blasts upon impact. Number 4. Hit-Monkey. You heard me correctly. Hit-Monkey lived in the mountains with a clan of monkeys who took in an injured assassin, and the group of monkeys nursed him back to health. Hit-Monkey disagreed with this, knowing someone would eventually come to look for the assassin. He studied the assassin's ways and is eventually exiled for becoming violent with his fellow monkeys. Later, a group of soldiers does show up, and Hit-Monkey is proven correct. They kill his entire clan and the assassin. Hit-Monkey picks up the assassin's pistols and begins a quest for vengeance. Guided by the spirit of the deceased assassin, Hit-Monkey goes on an epic crusade with a duffel bag full of guns. At one point, he disguises himself as a young boy, the ring bearer at a wedding. One of his greatest advantages is his enemies refuse to believe a monkey assassin could be real and is coming after them. He has exceptional fighting skills and has near human intellect, definitely smarter than the average monkey. Number 3. The Sentry. Also known as Robert Reynolds, he was a drug addict who one day broke into a lab looking for the good stuff. He accidentally discovers the ultimate drug, however, remnants of the super soldier serum from the war, but the serum is now more powerful than ever. The serum causes him to sort of explode, killing his friend and completely destroying the lab. Then, in classic addict fashion, he finds the guy who was working on the serum and asks, "Can you make me some more?" Project Sentry allowed him to test his powers at their facility, but they couldn't contain his desire to use the powers for greater good. The Sentry eventually teams up with the New Avengers after Electro stages a massive jailbreak and sets about 90 supervillains free. When Carnage shows up and takes the fight to the next level, it's Sentry that grabs Carnage, flies him up into space, and rips him in half. Okay, so maybe Sentry is a little more higher than street level, but not a lot of people know when he started out, he was your typical street level guy, saving cats from trees, stopping bank heists, you name it. And coming at number 2, Wolverine. One of the most tragic and conflicted badasses ever. Wolverine probably should have been on part 1 of this list. Wolverine is a Canadian mutant with an adamantium skeleton and bone claws, a nearly indestructible super soldier. Also known as Logan, he is one of the most prominent members of the X-Men, and possibly one of the most tortured characters in Marvel history. We could honestly do a whole list of ways Wolverine has died. Horribly. Only to be returned thanks to his healing factor. Seriously, Wolverine has even survived an atomic bomb. He has one of the most powerful healing factors ever, and is immune to all contaminants. He has superhuman senses and abilities. Superhuman everything, from sight and smell to speed and strength. Wolverine is one of the world's most skilled trackers because of this. He is also a master martial artist, a weapons expert, and an expert in assassination techniques. And coming in at number 1, Squirrel Girl. First appearing in 1991, her name is Doreen Green. Her story is ridiculous and I love it. At a science demonstration, she was bitten by a radioactive squirrel. Nah, I'm just messing around. She was actually born with a modification in her genes that gave her squirrel-like abilities, including talking with squirrels. She meets a little critter named Monkey Joe who encourages her to use her abilities to help people, causing her to fantasize about being a hero and coming up with the alias, the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Man, you really gotta be confident to put unbeatable in your name. She ambushes Iron Man one day, like not attacking him, she just shows up, hoping to impress him and become his sidekick, but Iron Man politely declines. Later, he is subdued by Dr. Doom, and Squirrel Girl comes along to rescue him. using her powers to summon a squirrel army which attacks Doctor Doom and his ship, climbing all over the ship, chewing up his wires and stuff. She is a part of the Great Lakes Avengers and has some pretty weird powers, including superhuman jaw strength that allows her to chew through steel in a matter of seconds. She has night vision, superhuman strength, healing factor, and more. She regularly breaks the fourth wall as well and is literally unbeatable, having taken on Thanos, Wolverine, and even Kraven the Hunter in the past. Alright Nerd Squad, time to take a look at some comments from Powerful Street Level Heroes Part 1. El Super Sexy Saiyan says, "Yeah, Superman, Hulk, Wonder Woman, and Thor saving the planet is awesome, but there's just something special and unique about heroes who just fight regular street criminals." Yeah man, that is what I'm talking about. These street level guys stopping crimes is where the magic really happens. Michael Ross says, "Of course, Spider-Man is a street level superhero. After all, he is our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man." Thank you, Spidey is the GOAT. Mark Laurie says, "Seems like you have to lose a parent or a loved one and then come to the States to manifest your power." Yeah man, you now pretty much know everything you need to write your own tragic superhero tale. Alright guys, I'm Patty D and this is Top 10 Nerd. Thanks so much for watching.